Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every Wednesday through Friday to keep our group chat fun going all week long. So as you may have heard on our group chat earlier in the week, Nicole's husband had to be in the hospital for 4 nights, and it was his first time ever. So today we're going to ask, what's the longest you've ever stayed in the hospital? I think for myself, it was each time I gave birth, because I had C-section, so it was like 3 nights probably. But then when my daughter was in the hospital after her appendix, that was many, that was 13 nights.
Oh, wow.
Not all in a row, but 5 and then 8. So I stayed for many of those, but not all. I traded off with my husband on some of them. So
yeah.
How about you, Nicole?
I think when I had my tonsils out when I was younger, I think it was about a week I stayed in the hospital back then.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was a long stay. Especially when you're 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be. Because my kids, it was just in and out. Boom. Done. So they don't let you stay long up there in Canada.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
Moving on.
Next.
No lolling about in a room with a nice view. You're out of here.
Yeah.
How about you, Terry?
Yeah, other than when I was born, I think I maybe stayed in the hospital a little longer than usual. But since I have any memory of, I haven't been in the hospital, which seems like a jinxing kind of thing to say. So we have to do this topic. But the only time would have been when my son had his ulcer surgery, and he was in for, I'd say, about 5 days, and I was there pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
My husband and I did take turns a little bit, but I was always there a large part of every day. And then one or the other of us would sleep over. Fortunately, even though he was an adult, but they put him in the children's ward because they could see he had a disability. So that was nice. We could stay the whole time. So
yeah. Yeah, and my daughter was in 2 different hospitals, and the first one, she had a roommate, and there was only a chair for the parent to stay in, and it was the kind of place where I felt like I could not leave her alone. I mean, she was 6. Like, I felt like I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Like, I didn't want to leave her. But then in the second place where she stayed for longer, there was actually a bed for the parent, and the nurses were right outside the door, and it was a better experience. And that was a longer one, so that was good. Well, good. Let's hope we all keep our distance from the hospital.
Yes, absolutely.
For ourselves and our family members. And that's it for today's Speed Round. Come back on Monday for our much longer group chat, and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our weekly episodes. Hey, before you speed off from this speed round, please consider listening to all our podcast episodes, short and long, on the Radio Public app. It costs you nothing, and we get a little change for every listen. Thanks for the support.